Hello, I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world, and this is Movie Reviewvies. Movies. We got to see them all. Remember that commercial? That was a good one. Sometimes they come out with commercials that just should be forever, and but then you get these new people that come along and they're like, well, I want my idea to go out there, and then these new people come up with some of the most garbage ideas you've ever seen, and you're like, they already nailed it. So what are you even trying here? And they're like, it's a new world. It's a new tomorrow. And you're like, you just want me to die so you can change the world to be terrible. Okay, that's fine, but I'm going to call you out until I'm dead. And I'm never going to die because Mr. Christopher's a vampire, which is not even cool to say anymore because the Epstein files came out and they're all vampires. I can't even eat pizza anymore. When I order my pizza now, I say, could I get a pepperoni round bread with cheese and sauce on it as well, please? Thank you very much. Man, did you see some of those pictures? Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. That's disgusting. And a lot of the people I watch in movies are in those files. Cool! But, I always knew, and people tell me, Hollywood's a pedophilic, Zionist, elitist, nuclear bomb, and you're kind of glorifying that. And I'm like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Movies exist. Televisions exist. You want me to just do nothing at all the time? You want me to just write all the time? And then what? And then I die alone and sad. No one ever knew me. And then 100 years down the line, like Charles Dickens type stuff, then I get notoriety. Not that I'm looking for notoriety, but like, you know what I'm saying? At least I get to be, and then when I die, people can, which I won't because I can't even say I'm a vampire anymore. Because of Epstein and Hillary Clinton and who else? Pusha T. Who else? Jay-Z, Beyonce, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, which we knew forever. They're all child blood drinking pedophiles, Zionists. I don't know what to tell you. It's fine, I guess. No, what are we going to do? I don't know. I'm not the head of the military, but I'll tell you, if I was the head of the military, I'd be like, why don't we go take care of that? But I'm nothing. I'm just Mr. Christopher. This is my world. This is the Movie Reviewvies. We got our first 2026 movie on here today, and it's going to be part of the Hawk Report, our first 2026 Hawk Report of the year. Can't wait for that. I think I might open the episode with it. I don't know. We'll see. This is an adventure for all of us. Let's go. Let's go rate some movies. Let's go. I said it and I decided I meant it. We're going to start here with our first 2026 movie of the year, Primate. I saw this with the Hawk, so we got a special Hawk Report coming up. Here it is. Hawk, take it away with the Hawk Report. How did you feel about Primate? We're freezing out here. We just seen Primate, a movie about a monkey that terrorizes a family. This is the Hawk Report. He has his review. What did you give Primate, the movie about a monkey that terrorizes a family? What's the Hawk Report?
It was basically Cujo. I'm gonna give it a friggin' 2 because it was basically Cujo.
He's giving it a 2! I love it. He gives Primate a 2. We're gonna cut back to Mr. Christopher on the couch. We're gonna see what he thinks about Primate. It's the Hawk Report, brought to you by the Hawk himself. The Mr. Christopher Movie Scalculator. I loved the 2 review, by the way, but the Mr. Christopher Movie Scalculator spoke differently. I gave it a pretty mid 5. I gave it a 5. I wanted to see this movie. I thought it was going to be good. Like, very cool and very good. Honestly, it was rated R. It could have been rated PG-13 as far as I'm concerned. It didn't deserve more than a 5. I see where the Hawk's coming from. I could totally understand the 2. I understand the Cujo reference. I get it. I get where he's coming from. But I have to be fair to the people. And Though I do see where the hawk is coming from, I'm gonna stick with the 5, which isn't any much more better than 2. It's just a tad bit. It just has its understanding of like there's a lot of work that went into this movie. Did it fall flat? In my opinion, yes. It fell very flat. I looked up other reviews of it, and it gets too much. I think it got too much praise. It's kind of boring. It just watch Planet of the Apes. I'm gonna let me, that's a, I'll get into those series one day too, but I gotta get Fast and Furious, the Marvel movies. I mean, we got series for days. Luckily, 5 years of this, so strap in. All right, on to the next. That was the Hawk Report. On to the next, and next we're going here to 13 Minutes, a disaster movie about a super tornado. The cover looks awesome. And I'll tell you, the movie wasn't. But that's not for me to decide. That's for Mr. Christopher and the Mr. Christopher Scalculator to decide. So, Mr. Christopher, please, sir, take it away. Tell us how you felt. Take it away. 13 minutes. Count them. 10 and 3. 13. I could. On the Mr. Christopher movie Scalculator, it scored it may be the lowest. We got ourselves a 2. We got ourselves a 2, and I think part of that is because the cover of it looks so badass, like it's going to be really good. Then you go in and it's just like, this is really nothing. This is a child's movie. This could be shown to a 7-year-old child on like this how to be safe during a storm, which is fine, but it's just not a good movie. Like I said, a 7-year-old kid watches it. Yeah, to a 7-year-old child, this is a good movie for what it is. To an adult, pile of garbage. Pile of absolute garbage. And there's a whole thing about, I don't know what it is with this world, but like there's this massive, terrible, gonna end the world tornado coming. And all of a sudden, this farmer boy goes to his parents. He's like, I'm gay. And they're like, okay. And then the parents basically die because they don't, and they disown him as a child. Mr. Christopher doesn't like spoiling movies, but this is a 2, and it's just not even worth you seeing. So, just so you know, that's all in there too. And it's like, why are you taking this time to do? I guess you think you're gonna die, so you just get it out there so you feel the relief. It's like when you go to confession, I suppose, is a similar thing to that. I think so. Like that's why I think that this clearly is what gay people do is when there's a disaster occurring that's when they like to come out of the closet, which I guess I understand because like I said, it's like a confession. Like I have to confess something. I'm going to burn in hell for eternity, which is fine. Nothing exists. Nothing's real. So it's okay. But yeah, 13 minutes. One of the lowest, if not the lowest. I think that's the lowest scored movie on the Mr. Christopher movie Scalculator in Movie Reviewvies in history. So 13 minutes, a very flaccid 2. I hope you watch it and come back to me. It's no higher than a 5. Anybody that wants to say it's higher than a 2, it's no higher than a 5. That's for sure. And that is being too generous. That's just me. Like I've said 1,000 times, I'm just trying to, relate to the people. I just want the people to get a very proper viewership of what these things are. So I'm just telling you, it's a 2. But if you want to argue about it, sure, it can tickle the idea that it may be a 5, but it ain't no 5. It's a 2. On to the next! And next we're going here to The Goonies, an absolute adventure classic. This is one of the best movies probably ever made, possibly. Even though I know it was made by pedophiles, I'm sorry that that's a thing. I didn't mean for that to be a thing. Zionist, pedophile elitists. I'm sorry. That's not me. Movies have been around way before I was even alive. I apologize. I don't know what you want me to do. But either way, The Goonies. Mr. Christopher, what does it score on the movie Scalculator? Please, sir. Please. Take it away. Hey, you guys. The Goonies. On the Mr. Christopher movie Scalculator, what do you think? What do you think? Had to give it an 11. I just had to. It's so perfect. The Fratellis? Come on. Come on. Do the truffle shuffle. Come on. It's so good. It's such an adventure. If you've got children and they've never seen this movie, you gotta go watch it with them. They'll love it. And if they don't, sell your kid. Sell them. That's a bad kid. But The Goonies is just a classic. Like I said, great adventure movie, great story, just so good. It's right up there with movies I haven't watched yet for Movie Reviewvie, so I'm not going to talk about them. But an absolute classic. Get out there and go see The Goonies. It's incredible. On to the last. And lastly, we're going here to this 2025 film starring Lily Reinhart, American Sweatshop. I'm going to be honest with you. It wasn't too bad. It was a fine watch. But, Mr. Christopher, what did it score on the movie Scalculator? How'd you feel about it? Please, sir. Please. Take it away. American Sweatshop 2025 film on the Mr. Christopher movie Scalculator. It scored a very valid. I gave it a 6. It had a cliffhanger ending that I'm assuming she got killed. But I'm just going to throw that out there. You're allowed to think your own thoughts. My thoughts are she got killed. But yeah, it was very womanly detective, and I've always thought if more women were detectives in real life, then more people would have been found. I think the Epstein files would have been, squashed a long time ago if more women were out there protecting the girls, the young ones, and the children in general. But they're not. Men, there's more men detectives, and they probably work for the Epsteins. But I'm just throwing that out. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't know a dang thing. I've never known a thing ever in my life. They call me Mr. Ignorant in some circles. But anyway, American Sweatshop, it's worth the watch. It's a good modern movie. It really is. It attacks the whole modern problem of overstimulation and the internet and how vile the internet can be. It's a good watch. Solid 6. No lower, no higher, really. I think some people would be like, that's a masterpiece. And I would be like, you need to relax. But that's just my opinion. Either way, that's the end of Movie Reviewvies with me, Mr. Christopher. This is my world, Mr. Christopher's world. And that, my friends, is a cut. Cut. Mr. Christopher, you crazy.